Welcome to NYC Now, your source for local news in and around New York City from WNYC. It's Wednesday, October 15th. Here's the morning headlines from David First.
A few families are without homes after an auto body shop exploded last night in Hillside, New Jersey. The mayor of Hillside, Dahlia Vertrees, says the explosion activated a 6-alarm fire at the shop located on Maple Avenue. She says an entire wall of the shop has collapsed and the other businesses on the shopping section of the street have been destroyed. The mayor says there were no fatalities, but a few families have been displaced. If you or someone you know has been impacted and need assistance, the mayor says you should direct message her on Facebook or call the Office of Emergency Management. Travelers at New York City area airports won't see a new video by U.S. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem that blames congressional Democrats for the federal government shutdown. DHS had encouraged airports to run it. But Governor Hochul's office says officials decided over the long weekend that New York airports controlled by state authorities won't air the video. Newark Airport in New Jersey won't air the video either, according to the Port Authority. Here's what Noem says in the video.
Democrats in Congress refuse to fund the federal government, and because of this, many of our operations are impacted, and most of our TSA employees are working without pay.
The Port Authority spokesperson says long-standing policies bar airing politically partisan messages at their facilities. Governor Kathy Hochul says she is committed to helping New York deliver universal childcare. She spoke at the Variety Boys and Girls Club in Astoria, Queens yesterday with the local Assemblymember and Democratic mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani.
I've had conversations with Assemblymember Mamdani about how we can get to universal childcare. I believe we can. I believe we have to have the will to do this.
They were joined by other elected officials to announce a $5 million investment to overhaul the 70-year-old space. This was the first formal joint appearance since Hochul endorsed Mamdani for mayor last month, but achieving their shared goal won't be easy. New York State faces a projected $10 billion gap next year, largely due to federal funding cuts. 58 degrees, going up to a high of 66 today.
Thanks for listening. This is NYC Now from WNYC. Be sure to catch us every weekday, 3 times a day, for your top news headlines and occasional deep dives. Also subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be back this evening.